There are so many things going on in the world. In regards to Haiti, Palestine, Sudan, and Congo DRC, we've seen so many footage online, so many protests that's happening, which I've been a part of. I've been to the Palestinian protest downtown Montreal. I've been to the Congo DRC protest downtown Montreal. And I've been to the Haiti protest in Montreal North St. Michel, Villeray Park Extension. A lot of people are crying for freedom, for liberation, for their people. A lot of people are crying to end the sufferance and the genocide of innocent civilian and children that's taking place in the Middle East, in Africa, and parts of the Caribbean. Our Lord and King Haile Selassie was exiled from Ethiopia in the late 1930s, and the only place, actually the first place, to extend invitation to Haile Selassie was Palestine. He stayed in Palestine at the King David Hotel, where he was safe, because I think he felt safer in Palestine than anywhere else. The Palestinian people also stood up for Black Lives Matter. They stood up when George Floyd was killed, and they have been standing relentlessly for their people. And in my opinion, I think it's time for us to do the same. If I were alive during the Holocaust, I would stand with the people that's suffering because of the Holocaust. A lot of Jewish people that I know are standing with the Palestinian people, and they're saying not in their names. Reggae artist Peter Tosh also stood with the Palestinian people. He stood with the people of Africa. And the reason why Peter Tosh stood with the Palestinian people is because he knew that the Palestinian struggle and the struggle of black people are one in the same. Peter Tosh's career was so-called, quote-unquote, at that time, ruined or put on the back burner because of his stance with the Palestinian people when he performed in Madison Square Garden, and he went on stage wearing the keffiyeh, and he made the song Equal Rights and Justice, and said in the song, the end of the song, he said, Palestine will be free. Malcolm X also stood with the Palestinian people when he visited Gaza in 1964. There are countless of black freedom fighters and black liberators that stand on the side of justice, that have stood up for the Palestinian people, for the people of Vietnam during that time. And if they were alive today, I think that they would still stand on business and mean what they say. For the people in the DRC that's struggling and are suffering, more eyes need to be on the DRC, more eyes need to be on Haiti, and more eyes need to be on Sudan. There's genocide taking place across the globe, regardless if it's tribal war or exterior conflict, where outsiders are coming in and creating genocide and wreaking havoc and atrocities on the innocent people of the land. This is not only about Palestine, it's about the struggle that we all face as human beings on this earth at the hands of our political leaders who have stood by, sat by, and did nothing and have done nothing. They have turned everything into a political spectrum and a political arena for votes. And right now, they are speechless. They're not saying anything at all. They're silent. But just like what happened to the Jewish people in Germany, and the world stood by and watched, and when they felt that it was necessary for them, then they spoke up, then they intervened, and then they did something. Just like what happened to the people in South Africa. The world stood by and watched while the protesters were out there day and night and day, speaking out, asking for an end to the genocide, asking for an end to apartheid. The world government and the world leaders did nothing until it was time for them to intervene because they were losing votes and they were losing money. If they continue to lose votes and continue to lose money, then and only then will they do something. Free Congo, DRC, free Haiti, free Sudan, free Palestine, liberate all oppressed people across the world and across the land. And to my Jewish brothers and sisters who stand on the side of equal rights and justice, continue to do what you're doing because your voice matters. Your words matters. To the protesters, to the Palestinians, to the non-Palestinians, your voice matters. Your words matters. Congo DRC, we know you exist. I've seen the post online. Don't ever think for 1 minute that we do not know that you exist. Don't ever think for 1 minute that we're ignoring your cries. Your cries are not falling on deaf ears. We know your plight and we know your struggle and we know what you're going through. So the people of Haiti, we know your plight, we know your struggles, and we know what you're going through. Cease fire now. Cease fire now. Cease fire now. Me done talk.